and welcome back to our channel. As you can see, it's just me today, and that is because we're doing our Disney plan talk through. Sean didn't organise, well, any of this trip, to be honest. I did the whole thing, and so I thought it would probably be a good idea if I sat down and spoke to you about it. But Sean was very easygoing. He was like, you do what you think is the right thing to do on this trip, and I'm happy enough to go along with you. So here we are. So I'm going to just run you through what we're doing. I have got notes because I'm going to lose track on what I want to say, and this will be a chatty video. I've never done a sit down just talking without showing things. So bear with me, please. We are going to Disney so soon. 28 days. I cannot wait. We're so excited. And recently in the post, where has it gone? We received our confirmation thing. I think this is sort of the equivalent of what we would get if we lived in America, and we would get our magic bands, but obviously you don't get posted your magic bands if you live in the UK. You just get a little booklet which came with some information in, and then also had the confirmation letter inside confirming everything we had booked, like the hotel and the Magical Express, and we also had a $100 voucher for when we booked last year. It was like a promotion that came with it, and the dining plan as well. So I'll talk you through this quickly. So you open it up, a little magnet thing here, and it came with a little thing of a map of the whole of Walt Disney World, and on the other side it has some vouchers for things which I don't know if we'll use, because obviously I've never been, or we've never been, so we don't know what these places are, you know. 10% off curl. What's curl? So I mean, you know, we'll take this with us. We'll see if any of them take our fancy. So that's something which I thought was quite good to have. Hopefully we can actually use them. Most of the discounts are for Disney Springs. Obviously Disney Springs has just opened this year. So that was that. And then we also obviously got the book, which I think is the new version of this, which is the Little Big Book of Magic, which is something that I ordered last year when I was thinking about booking the Disney trip. And you sort of said, I'm interested, can you send me some information? And this was a book that came. I'll come back to this later, but it was really useful when doing our fast passes. But yes, so this has come, and this, so this is good because it has the, where are we? The maps of everything inside. This is Disney Springs, and then Blizzard Beach. So it's got all the maps, it's got information, but what I don't understand about this is that it says things like, you know, it explains what Disney's fast pass is and your magic bands and dining. And the thing is though, that this came about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and obviously that was what, 50 days before we go. But you have to book your dining 180 days before you go on your vacation, otherwise you don't get a lot of the reservations you want. And same with fast pass, you have to do 60 days. So this had come and I had not planned anything, I would have been so annoyed. I would have been like, well, that's no good to me, is it? I should have known that when I booked it, not 60 days before I go. But luckily, I knew what I was doing and I planned it. Hopefully it doesn't catch other people out, but yeah, so this has just all the information in, so this will probably be coming with us when we do go, because obviously, you never know, we might need it. My one problem with this book is that I was looking forward to these yellow bands that everyone talks about online, that you get these yellow bands that come, you put them on your luggage, and then you give your luggage to the airport in Gatwick, and then it goes to Orlando, and then magically it arrives in your room when you get there, maybe a couple of hours after you've gotten there, when you get the Magical Express. And I was like, well, that's really great, I can't wait. So I get this, and they're not yellow, they're clear. And I was like, okay, maybe they've changed the colour. Okay, fine, whatever, that's fine. But then it says here, right here, it says, let the magic begin. Add a touch of pixie dust to your luggage. You will find the attachments for your tags inside the left-hand pocket of this pack. You'll find the attachment for your tags. This is the attachment. Where are the tags? And what does it mean? A touch of pixie dust. This isn't fancy. This is just plastic. This is clear plastic. I was just thinking, right, well, am I going to get tags? And so I've Googled it, and it seems that when you get your magic band sent to you in America, they have now changed it where you get the tags that correspond with your magic band. So if you had a pink band, which I have, you get Daisy Duck, blue is Donald, I think yellow is Mickey, red is Minnie, green is goofy. Orange is purple. Orange is Pluto, and I don't know who purple is because it's a new colour. So I have to think, so what's going to happen is I'm going to put these on my luggage, apparently, but then when I get to America and I get to my hotel, they're going to then give me my luggage tags with my magic bands. Is that what's going to happen? Because it seems a bit pointless, because I've just done one of my flights that would be useful to have luggage tags for. I don't know, I don't understand. So this is something that I'm confused about. I don't know if we're going to get the tags soon. Yes, like I said, I have been to Disneyland once with my parents when I was about 7. I think I was 7 years old. And I stayed with my parents off-site, and I think we did Disney for about 1 week, but it wasn't planned at all. Obviously my parents just took me to Disney as parents do, but they didn't do the in-depth planning that you need to do these days anyway. And I know we didn't go on Tower of Terror. I distinctly remember not knowing obviously what was going on because I was 7, but I remember my parents both being like, wow, Tower of Terror queue is long. So we're not doing that. I think it must have just opened. I'm not sure. I need to maybe Google it. Let me Google it. 2006? I was 16. That's not right. No. That's not right. 1994. So it would have been new. So yeah, the queue was huge. We didn't get to go on it. And then I think I remember going on the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids thing. I remember that. And Sean's never been to Disney at all. He's been to Universal Studios, but he's never been to Disney World. So this is the big one. This is 2 weeks of me and Sean in Disney on site, and it has been intense, shall we say, to book it. I booked it last July. Now, this is another thing, just I'll do all the negatives first and we'll get on to the proper things. I wanted to book, because I have never booked it before, I wanted to book the flights and the hotel and the tickets and everything all in one go. I thought that would be easier. If I just do it all in one go, then I haven't got to worry about it, and then I don't have to worry about the flights not being available, that sort of thing. So I was like, well, I want to go in August because I work in a school. I want to go in August, and I've seen that the end of August obviously is quieter because of American schools go back at the beginning of summer, and obviously so do English schools. But so it's quieter in the parks, and I was like, okay, I'll do the end of August. And you can't book flights until a year in advance. So if you want to go in August 2017, you can't book flights to August 2016. So I was like, well, wait till August, then that's fine. 20th of July, I thought I'll just have a look and see how much the hotel is at this time of year, just for next year, that sort of thing. And so, you know, as you do, you sort of pre-book your holiday before you actually book it. And so I typed in the dates which I wanted, which was about the 10th of August to the 2 week later mark, whatever that would be, or sort of the 15th of August sort of date. And the hotel was completely sold out. I was thinking, oh my god, do I try dates nearer? Completely sold out. I phoned up and they're like, sorry, this hotel is really fully booked. Sorry, nothing you can do. You can always wait till the 60-day mark, a lot of people drop out. And I was thinking, there's no way I'm waiting that long to book my holiday. So I booked everything on the 20th of July, without the flights obviously, and unfortunately we didn't get the dates we wanted. We are going on the 3rd of August and are flying home on the 20th of August. If you're looking to go on to a Disney holiday, just book it, because the flights don't matter. You can do the flights whenever. I found out that the flights don't matter. Let's be honest, they do January sales in January. I booked mine as soon as I could do because I was nervous, and that's fine. But if you want to, you can get them whenever if you want to buy flights now for August, they'll probably be available. I mean, so the panic was unnecessary and we missed out on our dates we wanted, but it doesn't matter, we are now going sooner, so it doesn't really matter too much. So like I said, we're going on the 3rd of August and we are coming home on the 20th. It was an overnight flight, so we'll be landing back in England on the 21st. So we are staying in the Contemporary Hotel Resort, whatever you want to call it. And it is expensive, I'm not going to lie. It is a deluxe hotel, and we thought when we booked it that we can't afford it. There's no way we can afford it. But we have saved and we've managed. We are going, and we have money to spend. And we have bought everything we need for it, and it's fine. But it's expensive. Sean was like, "Should we wait till 2017 really for the money side of things?" And I said to him, "Sean, Carl Fredrickson and Ellie wanted to do their trip, and they had the savings, and they kept putting it off, and they never got to do it. So we better do it." See, it The main reason we're going to the Contemporary is because I work in a school, and the fact that if we want to stay in a moderate, because some of the moderates look so pretty, and I'm thinking I would love to stay in the Port Orleans and Caribbean Beach, and the Contemporary isn't themed at all, and that is a bit of a negativity in my eyes. I would really like to stay in a princess themed hotel and things like that, but the thing that sold it to us was the location. If we are going in August, it's just 2 of us. There's nothing worse than traveling when you're hot and uncomfortable, and you see sometimes that the value of moderate hotels don't always tell you when the buses are going to be, or the buses are too busy, and I just don't have the patience when I'm that hot to be worrying about waiting 25 minutes for a bus. Oh, and then also when we booked our hotel, another thing that sold the deluxe Contemporary to us was the fact you got free standard dining with it as well. So that is 1 main meal, 1 snack, 1 quick service, and obviously the free mug. Yes, so let's get into this then. This is my spreadsheet. It is intense. I got this from Walt Disney World Prep School. It's a blogger. I don't know her name, but she has a whole website dedicated to things. It's WDW Prep. She also has a really good podcast, which I recommend. It's WDW Prep To Go. Amazing podcast. I've just discovered it. I wish I discovered it sooner, but it's really, really good to listen to. So this is the basic sort of layout that she has designed, and I've just basically just taken that because otherwise it's too overwhelming. And at the top here I have every single day I'm there, and the park hours. Doesn't matter if I'm planning on going to the park that day or not, I just put the park hours every day. And then underneath that I've done the extra magic hours for each park. Again, it doesn't matter if I just did it as a bog standard for every day. And then underneath that I've done the ones I'm actually planning on attending. We are flying with Virgin. Let me get the things up. It's on my calendar, there's only one by the way. So on the 2nd of August, we are going to the Premier Inn in Gatwick because we could not be bothered to deal with the stress on the morning of Wednesday the 3rd. So we're staying overnight at the Premier Inn in Gatwick Airport, which I think if you don't live in London, we live in London and we're still doing it. If you don't live in the Gatwick proximity, I recommend staying in a Premier Inn or another hotel on the Gatwick site. And then we are flying on the Wednesday the 3rd at 10:50 a.m. We were meant to get the 10 a.m. flight, but they keep on changing the time. So 10:50 a.m., which then will get us into Orlando International at around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We're doing a direct flight with Virgin, and we are flying, again, premium economy. This is another thing that we did think long and hard about, but there's 2 of us, and we hate it when we have to sit in a 3-seater, and then there's someone on the aisle seat, because then I panic that I can't go to the bathroom. Sean panics he can't go to the bathroom. He's squashed in the middle between 2 people because I have to have the window seat because I'm a child. So we thought we'll get premium economy. We're going all out this holiday, guys. We do not care. We are going all out this holiday. Like I said before, we are doing go hard or go home theory in this because we don't know when we're going to be going back. Something could change next year, to the house, to our lives, to my job, to his job, anything. So we're thinking, let's just do everything we want to do this time. And this is one time we'll do something. And if we do it again, great. But you never know, we might not be able to. So we get there on the 3rd, Wednesday the 3rd at about 2 o'clock, hopefully. We're not going to go to any parks or anything when we get there. What we're hoping to do is just go to Disney Springs and get some food from possibly possibly Planet Hollywood or Rainforest Cafe, something like that. And then the next morning, the Thursday the 4th, we have reservations at Crystal Palace at 8:05 in the morning because we thought hopefully the jet lag will be still with us and we'll wake up at the crack of dawn, so we'll be able to get there at 8:05. And then we're going to spend the morning in Magic Kingdom, where we have fast pass reservations for Seven Dwarfs, Big Thunder Mountain and Peter Pan. And then what we're thinking to do is maybe once we have had enough, because the last fast pass is at 1:30, once we've had enough is just to then maybe go back to the hotel, chill out, and what I really want to do is go to the outlet, Disney outlet. And so Friday the 5th we are going to hopefully get to the extra magic hours in the morning at Magic Kingdom, and then hopefully after we've done that we are going to go to Epcot, where we have fast passes for Spaceship Earth, Soarin' and Turtle Talk, and then we have the Mama Melrose, sorry I'm looking at my thing, we have a Fantasmic package for Mama Melrose at 3:10, which is the latest we could get for that Fantasmic package. which is annoying, but what can you do? 108 days in advance, that's the best they could do. It's fine, whatever, I don't care. I want to see the fantastic fireworks from a good seat, so I don't care. And then Saturday the 6th, we are going to go to Animal Kingdom for the extra magic hours in the morning. And then where we have fast passes for the Disney Pals, Mount Everest and Cali River Rapids. And then we're going to stay there for most of the day, and in the afternoon, maybe go to the pool, because we do need to make the most of this hotel that we're staying at. Might hopefully go to Disney Springs for the evening for dinner. And then the Sunday the 7th, we are going to do the extra magic hours in Hollywood Studios. Spend all morning and mid-afternoon there. We have fast passes for Toy Story, Tower of Terror and Star Tours. And then we also have lunch at the Sci-Fi Diner, which I'm really excited about. I do remember the Sci-Fi Diner when I was with my parents, and I really liked it then. Obviously me and Sean are both vegetarian, and they do have quite a good vegetarian menu. And then we're going to hopefully go back to Magic Kingdom in the evening and see Wishes and the Electric Parade. And then Monday the 8th, we are going to go to Blizzard Beach, which I'm so excited for. I love water parks, they are the best. We've got reservations at Cinderella's Royal Table at 8:30, and I'm so excited for this. I'm going to be such a little child. I'm going to be like, oh, Cinderella! And I have booked fast passes just because you can, why not, for Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Annoyingly, the Big Thunder Mountain, which is one of my favourite rides from Disneyland Paris, is got closed for refurbishment from pretty much like the second day we get there. So I have obviously the fast pass for it on the first day we're in Magic Kingdom, but that's it. And so I'm really bummed out. I was just like, what? The Tuesday the 9th, we are going to go to Epcot World Showcase, which I'm really looking forward to. I love the fact that we never did this before when I was younger. I don't remember whatsoever we did. I don't think we did it. And when I just look at people's vlogs of people in World Showcase, I'm like, wow, that looks amazing. So I can't wait to do that. And we've got the fast passes for Meet Mickey, Mission Space and Illuminations. I know that people say that you shouldn't book fast passes for fireworks because it wastes the whole day, but I figured if we're at Epcot World Showcase, and then we've got a dining reservation at Via Napoli. I think that's a place where you get that giant pizza. If that is the place, I'm so happy. Yeah, now looking at this though, I feel like I should maybe change the Illuminations fast pass, see if I can get Frozen Ever After. And then so Wednesday the 10th, which is 1 week in to our 2-week trip, we are at Magic Kingdom in the morning. First of all, most importantly, we have reservations at Chef Mickey's in our hotel, which I can't wait for. And then we are going to go to Magic Kingdom for the morning, and then we might come back and rest because, you know, let's be honest, this whole week that I've just described sounds pretty hectic, and we are in places really early in the morning. And then we have fast passes for Meeting Cinderella and Guest, the Buzz Lightyear ride and Splash Mountain. And then we might come back to the hotel and rest, I'm not sure. And then we're going to be our guest dinner reservations. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. And then it's extra magic hours there till 12 AM, which I'm looking forward to. I'm a bit bummed out though, because I've been looking at people's vlogs and they were saying from last year, and they were saying how Magic Kingdom was open till 2 AM or 3 AM, and I was like, I am on it, that's going to be great. Not this time, apparently not, 12 AM is the latest. And then Thursday the 11th, we are going to have a rest day and go to the mall. But that hasn't stopped me from booking a reservation at 8 AM at Crystal Palace. And then meeting Rapunzel at 9, Space Mountain and Pirates of the Caribbean. And then to the mall we go, and I can't wait to go to Mall of Millennia. I'm going to spend so much money in all the shops we don't have in England. And then we are going to do the Hoop-de-Doo review at 8:30 in the evening. I'm looking forward to this because I've heard a lot of good things about it, and if I don't get called on stage, I'm going to be really disappointed. Friday the 12th, we are going to the Magic Kingdom in the morning for extra magic hours. We might go to Disney Springs, depends how we're feeling. And then Animal Kingdom, and I've got the fast passes for Festival of the Lion King, Mount Everest and the Jungle Book fireworks. Again, don't know if I should bother booking fast passes for fireworks, but it's Jungle Book. It's the first time they've ever had fireworks at Animal Kingdom since I don't know when, and I thought, well, you know, I want to get a good seat for them. I don't want to be stuck at the back or having to queue up for hours before to get to see them, so whatever. And then Saturday the 13th, we are in Hollywood Studios in the morning, and then we have reservations at prime time, which I'm really looking forward to. Going to be treated like a child, it's going to be great. Fast passes for Toy Story, Midway Mania, Tower of Terror and The Little Mermaid, and then hopefully maybe go to Magic Kingdom in the evening for Wishes. We'll see. And then Sunday the 14th, I cannot wait, we are going to do Keys to the Kingdom tour. I cannot wait for this. My only issue is with this is that we can't bring any electronics with us, which is fair enough. They don't want us to share the magic. It's a little bit annoying because I kind of want to, you know, remember what I see. You have to like take notes or something. After the tour, we are going to go have a rest, I think, and then we're going to go to Epcot in the evening to do the Frozen ride. Here we are. I finally have got a fast pass for it. Journey with Figment and Spaceship Earth. The fast passes for for Epcot really get on my nerves. I know they have these stupid bands, and I don't want to do a fast pass for Journey with Figment or Spaceship Earth because, frankly, they're not really fast pass worthy rides. But considering all the good rides are in one category, too bad. You're stuck with it. Okay, and then Monday the 15th, we are going to do Epcot, possibly. Depends how we feel. It will be our last time at Epcot, so you never know. And then Pool, and then Magic Kingdom, where I have fast pass for Festival of Fantasy because you can't book fast passes for any of the fireworks in Magic Kingdom, so I thought, well, I'll just do Festival of Fantasy. Meeting Ariel and Enchanted Tales with Belle. And then Tuesday the 16th, our last full day in Magic Kingdom. Oh, it'll be all day Magic Kingdom. I've got fast passes for Space Mountain, Peter Pan and Seven Dwarfs. Hopefully we'll catch the Wishes show and all the other parades and things. And then on the last day, which is Wednesday the 17th, where we won't be there all day because we will have to leave to go on further. We will go to Magic Kingdom in the morning and Disney Springs in the afternoon. I have booked fast passes for the Talking Mickey, Splash Mountain and Peter Pan because I love the Peter Pan ride. It is my favourite thing. So then, depression sets in, but then we go, oh, we're not getting on the Tragical Express because we are then going to Universal Studios. Yes! So, I've looked at lots of people's vlogs and they take 2 days out to go to Universal Studios, and I was like, I don't think I can commit to taking 2 days out of precious Disney time. So on the 17th we are going to get a Magical Express to the airport and then get the Universal shuttle to take us to Universal, where we're staying at Cabana Bay Beach Resort, and we are going to then stay there 4 nights. Every time I think about this I always think I've got it wrong, but I haven't, I promise. 4 nights in Universal, where we're staying in the Cabana Beach, and then so we've got 2-day tickets, so for both of the parks. But we have the tickets for those two, and also we have the jump in the front of the line for everything, because we're only there 2 days, and it's obviously still peak time. I was like, there's no way I'm standing in line for 6 hours to get on the Hulk ride or something. There's not going to happen. So I've got the front of the line for those as well. And then, yeah, and so we're there till the 20th, and then on the 20th we will fly home to England, where I will be sad. A piece of advice though for Universal is that I booked the Universal part of the trip through Universal because I hadn't done my research, which is stupid of me, but because I panicked about the Disney part of it, I panicked about Universal, which was so silly because I did it all through Universal, which was fine, don't get me wrong, but the problem is that I booked Universal, obviously Cabana Bay and everything, from the 17th to the 20th, and the 2-day tickets started on the 17th, and I was just like, I only realised this a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, oh my god, no, because we're in Disney on the 17th. We can't, that doesn't work. So I had to get through, because obviously they're based in America, unlike Disney where they have offices, I think based in England, but if they're not based in England, they're quite easy to get in contact with. Universal aren't, and so to get in contact with them was quite tricky, and it was quite a palaver to change our ticket. So to get that was quite a palaver. I was on hold for about half an hour. Luckily they have an English number, and I phoned my work phone, but I was on hold for a while, and it was a bit of a palaver. And then you look at people like Ellie Stedman who like go through attractions tickets direct, and I was like, why didn't I do that? Oh, what I didn't mention, this book is a lifesaver when booking Disney Fast Passes because it has the maps in, like so. So what I did is I wrote down, oh, you probably can't see it, I wrote down where certain places were on the map. So here, for instance, Magic Kingdom. So I've written down certain places. Yeah, it was really useful in planning the logistics of how to get to places. So I wasn't booking a fast pass here, and another fast pass here. So I was walking all over the place in a hurry. And my dining reservation was here. I think I've covered everything. I've rambled quite a lot, so I hope I make sense. Please feel free to leave any questions below. I feel like doing this has now changed my life, and I could probably be a Disney travel agent now. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe. More Disney videos to come. We're going so soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.